the Battle of Lexington and Concord. In Massachusetts, colonists were prepared to give up. The papers were talking to citizens to try to prevent what they call the massacre of American liberty. Volunteers, known as the Minutemen, always kept their muskets at hand and were ready to fight any minute of the day. Any! That's why they're called Minutemen. Minutemen always collected weapons and gunpowder. While Minutemen were collecting gunpowder and weapons, Britain, on the other hand, was building up forces. We're building up forces. More troops were arriving in Boston. Man, Britain, and that captain, he was gathering them all up. In early 1775, Thomas Gage, the commander, sent scouts near Boston. Thomas heard about the Minutemen's large store of arms in Concord, a village 18 miles from Boston. Gage wanted to plan a surprise attack to seize the arms. Seize the arms! 700 British troops left Boston to seize the colonial arms, but Americans hung 2 lamps from the Old North Church. 2! In Boston, this meant the Redcoats were crossing the Charles River. Paul Revere sets out to warn the people. He was trying to warn the people about the Redcoats coming against the river. And he said, Paul Revere said,
"The British are coming. The British are coming."
April 19th, the Redcoats reached Lexington, a town near Concord. In the village green, some 70 Minutemen were waiting, commanded by the Captain John Parker. British ordered the Minutemen to go home, outnumbered.
Get out.
The British ordered the Minutemen to go home, outnumbered. Colonists began to leave. So the Minutemen just simply said, okay, you cannot argue with the British. You're outnumbered. You cannot win. Suddenly a shot fired. 8 colonists were fired. Were fired dead. What a shame. The British pushed on to Concord, but they found no armor. So they went to Boston again. Nonsense, right? So the British said, I don't like this place. We're going to Boston again. On a bridge, they met 300 Minutemen. Fighting broke out. This time, the British retreated. The British retreated. The British retreated? What is this nonsense?
Yeah, get out. We want your kind.
So, therefore, he retreated. And the Minutemen
Victory. Victorious.
had the victory.
Victorious.
So therefore, the Minutemen win. News of the battles of Lexington and Concord spread immediately. Immediately, I say. Immediately. Congratulations to the Americans, Minutemen. They win. British, you lose. Scene.